We're off to the post office again, and today I have 15 of those packages and 2 that have to go by a special tracked service. So 17 in total. Let's get them in the boot. So that's the post office run done. Now we're on a mission to find cake. I've come to this cute little shop because they do amazing cakes in here, and they do amazing bread as well, but we don't need bread today, we just need cake. I managed to get 2 slices of their best Victoria sponge. Ooh, that doesn't look too good, does it? It's coming through the paper bag, and I hope that it's not leaking its cakey juices into my bag, but yeah, I'll need to take that out of there in a second. But yes, in that brown bag. May not look appetizing, but when I show you what's in there, well, you're gonna like it. I'm gonna love it because I love cake. So this is the cake out of its brown packaging. A slice for me and a slice for Dominic. What do you think to that, Dominic?
Yay!
I think he's a bit more enthusiastic than he sounds.
I'm just very tired.
But yeah, we're going to have our little tea break now. But just look at this beauty. Before I get back to work, I wanted to show you our bathroom because we're renovating it at the moment. And let me just close the door so we can get in here a bit better. Right, this bathroom has been in progress, shall we say, for quite some time, because we weren't expecting to have to redecorate it. If I sound a little bit out of breath, by the way, it's because I've just come up with the laundry from the laundry room, which is on the ground floor. So I'm a little bit out of breath. But anyway, yes, we didn't expect to have to renovate this bathroom. What happened was we had a leak. We won't go into details about that because it's a long story, but it seeped under we had like a kind of a vinyl flooring on this, and it seeped between the vinyl flooring and the floorboards. The floorboards weren't really affected, which is good. But yes, turns out there were a lot of problems with this bathroom as it was. If you can hear that noise, that's our, not a burglar alarm, like a guard line. It's like a laser beam. We've had some problems recently with intruders, so that's another story again. But it's going off because Dominic's out there gardening, not because there's an intruder. But yeah, the bathroom has been in progress since I think last November maybe, and obviously we're now in August of the following year, but because we have a shower room to use in this apartment too, we haven't been without a bathroom. So we've taken our time because we've both been really busy. Dominic has to do lots of stuff around the house and garden because obviously this is a big house and there's a lot of renovation to do. I don't say that in like a bragging way. It's just a fact. This house it's a big Victorian country house and it belongs to Dominic's family. I'm very lucky to live here. I feel very lucky because it's such a nice place, but obviously I'm nowhere near rich enough to afford a place like this. But yeah, I think it has about 60 rooms in total, so there's a lot to do, but we can go into that another day. Anyway, look at this. Is this not the cutest thing ever? We might have to touch up that little bit at the bottom there. But this is our old cupboard that we had in here before, except it wasn't there. That was where the shower was before. It was along this wall here. So it's kind of beside the window running along there. And we decided to give it a new top. So this is a quartz top. We're reusing the basins. We did get new taps, but this has been painted with chalk paint, waxed, and we got these lovely little handles. They're marble. And where did they come from? Was it Graham and... No, not Graham and Green. Was it Graham and Green? Yes, I think it was Graham and Green. Anyway, Dominic has been working on that today. I've been doing a lot to the panelling in here. As you can see, there's quite a lot of panelling to do. It's all around the bath. But as I've whittled on for over 3 minutes about the bathroom, I'm going to stop now. I'll show you again when we have progressed a little bit more, but it's actually getting there now. We're in a real muddle in here again. Look at all of this. A lot of it's from me doing all the packaging of the orders. But we do have some other things as well, not going to lie. I've got canvases I need to put away in a proper place. I've got books that need to go on the bookcase. And there's just generally stuff everywhere. I don't know how this studio gets like this. I tidy it up, it looks amazing, and then we're back to this. But I'm going to ignore it for today because I want to work, and I only have a short time in which to work before we want to go for a walk and then have dinner. So what I'm going to do is leave it, concentrate on my work, and tidy up tomorrow. So pleased that I finally found the time to tidy up around the bottom of this bookcase. Doesn't that look so much better? I also found spaces for the piles of books that were hanging around the room, on the floor and on various surfaces. And I also found a little home for my new books. A couple of these I got for my birthday, and the others are new to me but vintage second-hand books. And look at this down here. I actually have floor space. It's all been tidied away. There's nothing on the floor. I've put it all either in the cupboard, underneath the cupboard very neatly, or in these little containers here. So all of my packaging materials, labels and stuff have all been put away. These are out because this is part of a project I'm doing, and these two have sold, so they will be going off to their new home next week. And so I've left those out because I need to package them. But I also found this. I'd forgotten that I bought this little thing. Sorry, it's not focusing very well. It's very dark in here. It's suddenly got really dark and stormy outside, so there we go. This is a little watercolour book, like a little postcard book, and I thought I may take this with me on holiday to Cornwall so I can do some work while I'm down there. So that's really cute. I found that in the National Trust shop the other week. The other thing that I did was put away all the canvases. I'm going to go close so you can have a look. They're all stacked along with more packaging materials just in the corner here. I know this is not ideal and this is not the way it's going to be, because once I have my office space I will have room for all of this stuff. But for now, at least it's neat and tucked away in the corner behind the door. I wanted to show you this. Look how stormy it is out there. looks like we're going to have the most massive rainstorm. In fact, I think it is actually raining over there on the hills, which means in about 5 or 10 minutes it will be here. Okay, forget 5 or 10 minutes. I think it took about 2 minutes for that storm to get here. They always seem to come in from this direction, so they start right over there on the hills. We can see them. They come this way, and we always have just a few minutes warning. We always know when it's going to rain, so that's quite handy, isn't it? It's nice to have a view like that where you can see for absolutely miles. But yeah, the wind's getting up and it's very dark in here. But I came over to the window because I wanted to show you this. Let's see if we can actually see it properly. It actually looks like raindrops, which is quite apt, isn't it? It's a watercolour painting I did yesterday. It's kind of part experiment, part playing around with my new Daniel Smith watercolours. This, would you believe, is just one shade of blue. This is the indigo paint, and I just watered it down more for some dots and kind of layered it slightly for others, but I love the variation of blue. I mean, you're not seeing it to its full extent here because the light is so bad, but anyway, I wanted to create a pattern. I'm interested in doing watercolour patterns, and I may be using one of these new patterns, something similar to this, for my new banner on YouTube. So keep an eye out for that. I don't know whether it will be up by the time this video goes up, but I'm having a lot of fun with these, so you can expect to see more of these in the future. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I'll be back soon with another one, and I hope to see you again then.